Manchester United. They thought we were down. They thought we were all done and over. They said we were finished, but the revolution has just started. We are rising from the flames. We are rising from the dead, like the dead man himself, Undertaker. Victor Gyokeres is open to the Manchester United move, even without UCL football. That's the perks you get for being the biggest club in world football. First and foremost, make sure in the like buttons, make sure in the subscribe buttons. Road to 1K. We will try and hit that by the end of next week if we can, God willing. Now, let me get straight into it. We are the biggest club on the planet. Ben Jacobs has said it. Victor Gyokeres is open to Manchester United, MUFC, even without UCL football. No approach to Sporting yet, and several other European and Saudi suitors, but Ruben Amorim still in touch with the player. Sporting will sell for around 70 million euros. The biggest club in the world. We're 15th. Everyone said we're finished. Why are players going there? They always ruin and end up ruining their careers. Fill this up for me, please, with your tears. Pardon me. One call from Ruben Amorim, and he saw that Man United badge, and he thought, imagine what happens when I do the Bane. Here comes the Bane. Here comes the Bane celebration at Old Trafford. And I see all the Reds doing it. Yeah, with the best fans in England doing it. Here comes the Bane. Victor Gyokeres. We're going to sign a big fucking Viking. Victor Gyokeres, the most sought-after striker in world football. Wanted, well, a target, should we say, of Arsenal, a target of Chelsea, a target of Barcelona, a target of, I mean, almost any club in world sport would take this guy. Anyone that needs a striker, I look at this guy. Sixth. Should we get his stats up? Let me read you his stats, because we already know they're going to start calling him overrated. We already know they're going to start calling him Farmers League tax and all that stuff. So we'll just get his stats up. Yeah, we already know what they're going to start doing. I mean, just listen to his stats. First of all, hold on, we'll go for this season. This season, 52 games played, 54 goals, 13 assists. In the league, 33 games, 39 goals, 8 assists. In the Champions League, 8 games, 6 goals, 0 assists. He scored a hat-trick against Manchester City. Should we read out his stats from the 23-24 season? Pardon me. 33 games in the league, 29 goals, 9 assists. 9 games in the league, 5 goals, 2 assists. And in all comps, he got 50 games, 43 goals, 15 assists. For Sporting CP, or Sporting Football Club, whatever you want to call him, he has played 102 games and got 97 goals. And I imagine it's probably about 30 assists. There's no Farmers League tax. There's no Bastos. There's no Darwin Núñez. There's nothing that no one's ever reaching those numbers. Bearing in mind, by the way, if I really want to go there, what season did he play for Coventry? So in the Championship, he got 45 games, 17 goals, 5 assists when he was like 23. And then I think from what year did he move to Sporting? It might be this season, to be fair. Hold on, let me just have a look. It's loading. In the Championship in his second season, it was last season, he got 46 games, 21 goals, 10 assists, 22 goals, 12 assists in all competitions for Coventry in that season. We all know about the fact that a lot of Premier League strikers that are good now, Ollie Watkins, Brian Mbeumo, who we've just signed, Ivan Toney, who's got I think like 18, 19 goals in the Premier League. There's a few others as well that I'm sure people can. I can't really think off the top of my head, but I'm sure people. Mitrovic was another one. They all learn a bit of their trait in the Championship. They learn a bit of English football in the Championship. They have an understanding of the game in the Championship, and that usually translates when you bang in the Championship. It can translate into being top class in the Premier League. But for me, I look at Gyokeres as a player who I don't see how he doesn't work in the Premier League. Have you seen the size of the guy's shoulders? Do you really think he's going to be getting barged off the ball by big centre-backs? They're going to barge into him and hurt themselves. Victor Gyokeres will absolutely kill it. That's a 20 to 25 Premier League goal a season striker. Yeah, they said the same thing about Harden. Remember that. They said the same thing about Haaland. Yeah, and yes, Haaland's numbers were even better, and he was playing in better leagues, and he was doing it better in the Champions League. I'm not saying Gyökeres is as good as Haaland in scoring goals, because he's not. But I'm saying they said the same thing about Haaland, Farmers League tax, and all this stuff. And, you know, could he do it in the Premier League? Rory Jennings has got that famous clip of him saying Erling Haaland will not break. Erling Haaland will do well to get 15 goals in his first season for Man City. He scored 53. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hear it. This guy is going to bag 20 to 25 Premier League goals. If Manchester United get it done, go and get it done. Go and get Victor. Go and sign the big Viking. Go and get our Swedish number 9. Next season, we go from a fake Viking to a real fucking Viking. And he will be a part of the Man United revolution alongside Cunha, alongside Mbeumo, Martinez, Ederson, whoever. For all the names that we're linked to, let's start signing players. Let's start moving like a real proper football club once again. Now, moving on to this. I want to just say I've got it also from Ben Jacobs, so I can scroll down to the Ben Jacobs bit if you guys want me to. Something between Napoli's £40 million valuation for Alejandro Garnacho and Man United's £60 million asking price is likely to get a deal done. So it looks like this summer Napoli is still going in for Garnacho. Obviously, we know that Al Hilal have just submitted a bid for Osimhen, so maybe once they sell Osimhen, they'll go in for Garnacho. They obviously have money as well from Kvaratskhelia sale in January. They're getting Kevin De Bruyne. Conte staying. I imagine he wants some. I don't know if they were looking at Sane, but I think he may not want to go there. I'm not too sure. Listen, I can't wait for this guy to leave. For those of you that have watched my channel since the very start, my first ever watch-along, go back and watch it. My first ever watch-along, Man United versus Tottenham, 2-0 loss. I was probably fucking sitting there going, this Garnacho guy, watching him play football has been an eyesore for 2 years. It's been dreadful. When he was a bench player, he wasn't that bad. When he was coming off the bench scoring goals and, you know, against tired legs, I was like, yeah, this guy's got a decent bit about when it come off the bench. But as soon as he started, I knew this guy was crap. And this is music to my ears. Say we sell him for 45 million. Times that by 3, 45, 90, 135 million for PSR over 3 years. We have straight profit for 3 years. Yeah? 45 million or 50 million, whatever it is, 40 million. I would personally send for 40 million. But listen, if Man United value him at 60, I imagine it'd be 45 to 50 million and maybe like 42 plus 8 million add-ons or something along those lines. That's what it'll probably end up being. And this just to climb off, by the way, Ross Howard is someone you take with a pinch of salt. However, this summer, Ross Howard's been actually quite reliable. He was reliable about Cunha. He was reliable about Mbeumo. He was reliable about Gyökeres. And now he said expectation to this deal to happen this month. So there's an expectation as well. I said Ben Jacobs saw it as well. There's an expectation that Garnacho will be a Napoli player by the end of this month. Listen, I cannot wait for it. Hopefully we get it. We sell him. You know, so hopefully we get that money. We need to get some players off the books. Garnacho's wages aren't really much of a problem, but it's just the transfer fee, and we're not going to play him. We're not going to play him. He's not good enough, and he's fallen out with the manager. He's completely got a bad attitude. Terrible footballer. I can't wait for him to leave. Hopefully, we also see the likes of Anthony leave. Also, Anthony's, you know, being scouted, or not scouted, but being monitored by Leverkusen, and yeah. Rashford as well. We're hoping on Luis Diaz not going to Barca, so then they'll go for Rashford, which hopefully will be. Hopefully that will happen. But Garnacho is one that I'm not worried that we can't sell him. It's just that I think I know how bad he is, so I'm looking at it from my perspective of why would a club buy him? However, if we can get 40 to 45 million for him, I mean that's the Gyökeres money, isn't it? That is the Gyökeres money. That's straight profit. That's pretty much the Gyökeres money. Then you replace him with Gyökeres, Cunha, and Mbeumo. You're replacing Rashford, Anthony with Gyökeres. Rashford, Anthony, and Garnacho with Gyökeres, and Mbeumo and Cunha. That's like going from fucking, I don't know, Big Show, Kane, and fucking, I don't know, R-Truth to the Shield. Yeah? Literally is. Hit the sub button on your way out. Hit the like buttons. Let me know what you lot think in the comments. Do you think we should sign him? Are you happy with this signing? Do you think it will happen? What do you lot think about it? Do you rate Gyökeres? Do you think he'll translate what he's done in? Well, I think no one's expecting him to get 40 goals in like 38 games or something in the Premier League, because no one's expecting him to do that. He's not, because no one else has ever done that. So why would Gyökeres do that? He's not the best player of all time. But do you see it translating over to the Premier League? How many goals do you think he can get? Man United are moving serious. Man United are moving scary again. Rival fans are all rattled, and I can't wait for the meltdown if we sign Gyokeres and all the meltdown on Twitter. I'm already predicting it here first, lads, ladies and gentlemen. I'm already predicting it here first. You will hear it. Victor Gyokeres will be overrated, overpriced. No one wanted him, and he done it in the Farmers League. That'll be it. Is anyways. Let me know what you lot think in the comments. Hit the sub button, hit the like button. I'm out, people. Bye.